All right, you ready?
Yeah, look at it. I'm telling
All right, y'all. What's up, y'all? Welcome to season 3 of the Honestly Speaking podcast. It's your girl T, like a cup of tea, and I just want to thank God.
For sure.
You gonna introduce yourself?
Oh, I ain't hear. It had skipped my fault. Do it again.
Oh, God.
Because I didn't really catch. You said, yeah, I ain't catch. It was skipping. So I was just like, okay, I don't know what she just said, but I'm.
All right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl T, like a cup of tea, and we are tapping in for season 3 of the Honestly Speaking podcast.
It's your boy One Take Johnny. You know what's going on, man.
My shit skipped. My shit skipped when you.
What'd you say?
My shit skipped when you was introducing yourself.
See, that's what happened to me. I was just sitting there like.
I can edit this shit, but we gonna do one more time. All right.
Yeah.
It's your girl. All right.
The power of editing. The power of editing.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl T, like a cup of tea.
It's your boy One Take Johnny.
All right, and we are tapping into season 3 of the Honestly Speaking podcast. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Shout out, Mace.
All right, what you been up to? I haven't talked to you in a very long time. Y'all, real life, I haven't talked to this nigga in forever.
Nah, definitely. Facts.
Excuse me, this young man.
Facts. But nah, I just been, going through the journey, growing. In the separation phase right now of just elevating and trying to conquer myself. That's the phrase I keep using, but just trying to conquer myself. So it's pretty much all I've been having going on. About you?
Just out here doing my best to thrive, focus on my goals, my mission, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Fresh off of heartbreak vibes.
Definitely.
Not like heartbroken right now, but I'm saying like what follows,
right.
The emotions of, the beginning phases of healing the heart, blossoming from that type of like loss yet again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling really good, been working out. I'm on month 6 right now, you know what I'm saying? This physique, right?
Month 6, shawty, like she been getting it in, y'all. She been getting it in.
So yeah, and just focus, just focus, tunnel vision, of course always growing, healing, but I'm in a completely different space than I was last year, just in every single way. That matters a lot. So inward shit. You feel me? But I'm so grateful to be back on my physical life.
Definitely. It has a great effect on one's glow, just how you feel about yourself. Give yourself that daily thing to work at. I feel like that's the best place to be at when you got that daily. Hey, I know I got to get my workout in. Then you get it in, it's just set your checklist off. Now you can go to list number 2 or option number 2. I love to see you back into it. Cause I met you was working out now. Y'all don't know this. When I met her, she.
Tell him about me.
Look, when I met her now, she was deep in the workout. Like, I know you got some video. I don't know if I seen you post one on the other day. Mm-hmm. She was doing a 1-arm push-up. Like, don't play with that girl now. Don't play with that girl now. She came out. She was on the workout tip heavy now. So she just getting back to that. That's all. This ain't nothing new. She ain't new to this. She true to this. So.
Oh, damn. Yeah. But no, for real. But yeah, period. Yeah, I'm back. Anyways, all right. So, like I told you before, you're leading the flow of the first episode we do together. So, It's on you, my boy. And you was popping your ish too, talking about some that fine. When I told you, you know what, you gonna start the conversation. So
Did I?
I so that's
Was I?
fine. That's fine.
Damn, that's crazy. I forgot about that.
See?
But it's cool though, cause you know, as a professional, we could do things on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
We could do things on the spot. So the topic I'm on to bring the light in, since she has, since I'm gonna lead the convo today is, I had wrote this in our notes a long time ago when we had the group notes or the shared notes, I don't know what they call it. And I put diet on there. I don't know when I put that on there. You know, I put that on.
I don't like recall, but I mean, I can always go back to the notes.
All right, well, yeah. So I put diet on there. I remember you asking me like what that means. So I'ma just say it for what it means for me. And I know people, you know, when you hear diet, you relate it to like what you eat and all that. But for me, diet is everything that you taking in for yourself. So that's what you listening to, what you reading, what you watching, what you see on the daily, and also obviously, you know, what you eating, the energies you take in, you know what I'm saying? So these are things that, as I've been in my isolation mode, that I've been paying real keen attention to, like just paying attention to the music I'm listening to. I find myself really early mornings or really all periods of the day being more intentional about what I'm listening to and the lyrics that you find yourself repeating in these songs, and just paying attention to the effect that it has on you. Like you could be listening to, I mean, all this rap music and all this the trap music, the boom boom shoot 'em up. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I ain't trying to say like I ain't listening to it at all. Like, you know, I grew up listening to that music. I came up listening to that music, but learning moderation right now for me and learning time and place and being able to even compartmentalize the things that you're hearing to funneling through one ear and out the other, and being mindful, even just speaking the lyrics or just saying the stuff that they're saying, has been something that I've been real mindful of. I like to start off my days with intentional music. Like, so I usually work out, just for those that don't know, like me, I work out every morning. So obviously, naturally, you know, you listen to music while you're working out. And naturally, people like to listen to, you know, your rap music or just whatever. Like, you just play music. But as I've noticed, the more intentional I start to be about, like, working out and things I'm taking in, when I listen to certain music that gives out positive vibes, that translates throughout your energy throughout the day, not even just through the workout. Because now instead of just hearing like, you know, nigga shoot 'em, boom, boom, fucking nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to somebody telling me like, I listen to some, let me think of a song. Got the playlist. I put Love Yours on the playlist. Just listening to that. And now I'm in the process of just thinking about my life while I'm working out, uh, projecting my life in my own head of how I see it, how I want it to be, and how I want to feel, and how I feel like it should be portrayed. So it's like I'm outside of myself, looking at myself in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever seen Back to the Future, the series? It kind of feel like that. Like I went to the future to see my future self. But your future self depends on your daily habits and the daily things you taking in and your daily thoughts. Um, your reality is literally created in your own mind. So this is why what you're taking in is very important. I believe, to your future success, like your daily habits, your daily thoughts, and it really depends on your daily thoughts. So you can look at your life as a correlation to what you think on a daily basis. So this is part of your diet. So if you on Instagram and you looking at people only talk about negative things or the latest gossip, the latest celebrity, there's nothing that's being manifested into your life because that's all you taking in. You wake up and you taking that in. You taking in people talking negatively about whatever. Like whatever's the latest topic people want to talk about. So instead of doing that, disconnect from that and get you some yoga in, get you some stretching, go to the gym, get a light run in, a light jog, write down in your journal, write down some thoughts to really prepare your day forward and prepare your thoughts. So these are things that I've been working on lately, and I've noticed the impact, and I've noticed the impact when I don't do it, like, because I'm not perfect. Like, I have days where I do wake up and look at some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wake up and get caught up in, oh, they done said, you know what I'm saying? Then you just got to catch yourself and be gentle with yourself with days that you feel like you didn't reach the standard that you're trying to set for yourself. Because those days can have a multiplying effect, because you can start out like, damn, I fucked up. I was supposed to not be on Instagram, and I done spent an hour or two on TikTok or whatever, and now I'm mad at myself because I ain't reached the standard, and now I'm mad at myself all day. The next thing I done did it again the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it's the next day, then you back in that cycle. So really just having that standard, but being gentle on yourself throughout the journey has really, really helped me. So a question I ask to you is, one, when I say what's your diet, how do you perceive that? Before I gave my soliloquy or my my background on why I said that, and then two, what are some things that you feel like helps you as far as what you take in and how you go forward, and what makes you feel better throughout your days and what don't?
Okay. Well, for one, I'm so proud of you. But diet to me is everything that you said, like everything that you consume, not just food, but food, music, you know, social media, TV, film, everything, the people you're around, the thoughts that you are thinking, the thoughts that you are giving life to, everything, just the whole makeup of the self every day, and like what is in your aura and what is in your bubble. So like also like to visualize like really being in a bubble and like knowing like what's poking it or put an air in that bubble, or like what I need to like slide out, like what's in the bubble with me and what is outside of it, what needs to stay inside, what needs to go outside, what needs to come in, like what has affected it, like what may have put a hole in the bubble, like because the bubble deflates sometimes and we gotta blow that
Right,
bitch back up. We gotta
right.
fill it.
Fast,
So
fast.
like visualization really helps me, but yeah. So in general, like um I'll start with music. Like I always start my day with gospel. Like I've done that since I was like in high school, and it became a habit. And like also like reading Bible verses. But of course, you know, in certain phases of my life, especially like in my 20s, I wasn't consistent in that. And of course, you can always feel the effect, especially when you're off of something and you finally get back on it, or like just anytime. Like you can be off of it for a day and then the next day you want it and you can just feel the difference, and vice versa. It just goes so many different ways. But at present, like, you know, in general, like with music, well, when I started my first raw cleanse, before I even started that, a few days before I started that, I was already doing a no secular music challenge that I felt called to do. Um, I heard like Jackie Perry talk about it. I don't know if you know who that is, but she's like a Christian woman influencer person. But her and her husband have a podcast and stuff. But anyways, I came across a clip of her talking about it, and then it was just like God was speaking to me, like using her voice as a vessel, and that's why I just felt called. I was like, okay, because in general, I don't really listen to trap and rap a lot. Like I haven't for a few years now. Like if I do, it's if I'm listening to a new album, and sometimes I really can't even do that, or it's because like this was my shit. Like I can
Right.
feel, like I don't feel too affected by like the words of some songs that like I really like was
I agree. I
riding
agree.
to and stuff. So I don't take it as
Mm-hmm.
personally. Kind of, I feel like it's just kind of like a thing. I just kind of just get in my little zone type shit. But I'm still careful with it, but it doesn't affect me as much. So yeah, but I did that for 30 days. So I was really just only listening to gospel and like my lo-fi and instrumentals and um like some those songs. But one thing, I've actually been wanting to talk about this. One thing that that really helped me with was like the heartbreak, essentially, because I'm a love song person. But one thing that helped me with, because I felt so called to on this challenge, was to not listen to love songs. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even I guess usually when I listen to love songs, I think about me, but like, I see the effect it has on my emotions. Like, I don't want to be a sad girl anymore. Like, I'm not in that era. Like, I'm not in the era of like, regardless if I'm making the music, if I'm creating it, or if I'm listening to it, like I'm not in that era anymore. I never wanted to be stuck in that era, but like I'm just so past that. I just like even songs I wanted to listen to. Like the number one song when I first started that challenge was "Letter to My Love" by G Herbo. Oh my gosh, I love that song. But I was so obsessed with it, and then
Right.
I couldn't listen to it anymore. But it feels better not to listen to those types of songs because I start thinking about the person. I start thinking about like the times, or I just start like missing them. And like, there's nothing wrong with me missing somebody, but like, I can choose to not feed that. Like, I'm not trying to feed that. I'm not trying to
Right.
feed that emotion. I'm not trying to feed that thought. I'm not trying to feed that feeling because it's not something that beneficial to me. It's not something that makes me happy. It's not something that brings me peace. So, um, yeah, I haven't listened to like a lot of, I love Summer Walker. I don't listen to a lot of Summer Walker. Like, it's only certain SZA songs I listen to. Like, a lot of the people that I really like F with or whatever. And I still had to tone down like some like 90s R&B. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But like just certain like heartbreak songs, I don't really like resonate with.
Mm-hmm.
Some I can't get away from because they're just like classic and timeless. Or sometimes I'm just not. I don't. It doesn't make me feel away, so I can like jam to it, like how I can jam to like the trap shit, like the old trap.
Right.
Like every time I'm thinking about like trap stuff, I'm thinking about Future and Baby, like. But
That about
he's
you feel
like,
me?
I'm thinking
I
like,
ain't cut out Future now. I ain't
oh,
cut.
I know. I see what you've been listening to on Apple Music. but but yeah. So that with the music, and I'm actually it's something that even like with these challenges, it's more so of me just continuing to do the challenges to make them like a part of my lifestyle to where it's not difficult or it's not super challenging majority of the time. Not listening to secular music isn't really that hard though. But lately I've been listening to what's on the playlist. Mainly like the songs I put up there. And Love Yours is like one of my favorite songs ever. And just to let y'all know, J. Cole is in my top 3 and he ain't
No
really
cap. No cap.
I know, like I've been rocking with him
You
forever.
feel me? No cap.
So,
No cap, man.
like forever, forever. I'm thinking about that song now. This is the girl of my dreams. This is what she seems. Or am I lying to myself? Hey, should I try and get some help? This is the girl of my dreams. But okay. So then, like with food, I've been doing like my raw cleanses. It has not been the easiest. Like the raw cleanse was amazing. I'm basically doing a cleanse right now, but I done effed up the past couple of days. But I made some rearrangements because all this still helps me to practice compassion and grace with myself and really like get my I won't get my thoughts in order, but to really just like look, make a decision because I grew out of really being an indecisive human being. Like I have my moments, but no. So what I came to the conclusion was that because chocolate is my addiction.
Right.
But yesterday when I was talking about it, I realized that because a couple of people was like, damn, you really crave chocolate like that, or I didn't know you crave chocolate like that. And I'm like, it's usually around my cycle. But what I realized was Yo, ever since I broke my coffee addiction, I feel like I want chocolate more. Like I literally just realized that. Like I had an epiphany yesterday. I'm like, I don't crave coffee. If I'm in a coffee mood or vibe, like I have like mushroom tea that I drink, and I usually try to use that for like my chocolate addiction too. But that's what God showed me yesterday. He was like, but now that I know the facts of that, I feel like it's helping me. It's gonna help me more with my chocolate addiction. But I did also have like I ate some dark chocolate the other day, and I had like a crazy reaction to the caffeine in it because I be having like caffeine anxiety and stuff. But yeah, I broke my coffee addiction. I haven't had coffee since like the beginning of June, and I'm so grateful because that was something I tried to break for a long time. I've smoked a couple of times, but I broke my weed addiction, and a lot of my weed addiction wasn't just really from like smoking or the effects. It was really the process of like growing up and like just out of habit. Even like sociably, because when I finished that first cleanse, I smoked sociably, and but I've been trying to quit smoking for 3 years. So, like, just giving myself grace, like, not making excuses and still, like, staying the path of breaking every addiction I have, but, like, still remembering, like, you broke these two addictions. So, right now it's chocolate. So, I'm still a high raw. I'm a high raw vegan, y'all. I'm a high raw vegan, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been cheating this weekend, and I'm gonna cheat today just to let y'all know. But, yeah. But, yeah, and just yeah, of course, the people you're around and things like that, and the thoughts, the thoughts. But over the past year, my thoughts have I've finally been able to gain control over my emotions, and not let my emotions or my thoughts control me. And like that is the most peaceful, rewarding, mature feeling. Um, and yeah, and the number one thing is just eating and feeding my soul with God's word and like reading the Bible and like yeah, whatever draws me close to God, like um yeah. But the Bible is a special tool, and I'm not speaking from a religious sense, um, because like Christianity is my foundation, but like I'm not religious, but that's my foundation, and always have been being like having a really great relationship and knowing of God since I was younger, like the foundation will never slip. And then a part of like just going through a lot of spiritual warfare. But ever since I've been like, it's just really been a rebirth. Like ever since like the whole heartbreak situation, like this past 365 has transformed me so much. So I'm just doing better. I'm more focused. I'm more disciplined. And also giving grace to myself because sometimes I feel like this is kind of going off, but like sometimes, well, it can still kind of be on track because it can be associated with me not feeding certain thoughts. But like me not feeding the thoughts of like, it's just crazy how like, it just be crazy how what some voices in your head will try to tell you. Like, oh well, if you were more consistent like this, or if you would have started working out again earlier, or if you would have did this and that earlier, like, but it's like, bro, like, why are you coming for me? Like, first of all, I'm doing it now. Second of all, my intention, my determination, my patience with myself has always been there, and that's blood, sweat, and tears because it's not like you trying to be like just not doing it or making a way for yourself. Like with me, I know that it was just being everywhere, and like God intended for me to have a lot of soul work. Like soul work is every day, but really having like it's been like 3 years since I ever felt this type of like focus. Like it's been since like the beginning of 2020. Like I've ever been able to feel like nothing is distracting me from like the goals and the things that I'm setting out to do, which of course like I'm giving them to God, but like that I actually have peace within me and like my PTSD isn't like taking over and like I don't have like I'm still doing the inward work, but it's like he's allowed me to be like to execute. So now instead of being it's like my shift of like only being able to be disciplined and focused on my inward work, he's allowing me to he and she, they're allowing me to do that with my outward work too now because I've taken so much time on the inside. Like literally 3 years like in between all this time, I've always tried to like make moves and stuff. But if God ain't, it's not up to me. So, yeah, but I try not to. I try to watch those thoughts for real. No, I do watch those thoughts because, like, I'm doing the damn thing. You feel me? And whatever that looks like for me, regardless if it's in stillness or if it's in execution season. But yeah, I wasn't trying to go off track, but everything kind of slid together. But I'm gonna shut up now.
Nah, you good. Everything did go together. I got some points that you said. There's a couple of little alleyways you kind of veer off into.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there and let you go. Say what you
Man,
gotta say. So before we go, I wanted to first of all I want to say I haven't caught any games this week, but football is back. I didn't realize it was this week. That was the first
just
preseason
preseason.
week.
We
I know
we just preseason.
the Chiefs played at one. The Chiefs played today at one. I just want to let y'all know. But no, football is back. But
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
still go ahead. Like, what you gotta say? Anything you want to say about the sports tip? Like, what's up?
Man, you know I got plenty of shit to say. God damn. All right, now we got the football season coming up. This the main entree, the main course. We all be waiting for football season. I want to say, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna give y'all a good overview. Georgia's gonna win the 3-time national championship. They're gonna win again this year. My hot take. I'm gonna get my fandom out first. The Falcons gonna win 11 games. We're going to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for my bird. The Chiefs. I think the Chiefs have a good chance of going back. Since that's your team, I think the Chiefs have a good chance of going back. I think the Cowboys are gonna choke again, like they always do. Let's see. Eagles, they're gonna be some dollars again. My Birds gonna have to go against them. I like the 49ers. I think they have a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my early MVP pick. I'm gonna go Jalen Hurts. I'm going Jalen Hurts. Think he gonna redeem. He should have won MVP last year. If he didn't get hurt, he would have won it. I'm going Jalen Hurts as my early MVP.
Is he still with the Eagles?
Yeah.
Okay.
He signed the extension. Shout out to his agent. He got a black female agent. She's doing her damn thing.
Hey.
I think she got a couple other top players too, but shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those are my quick takes, man. And we could do an in-depth quick take, but you know, those are my quick takes of the NFL season. And I'm ready. NFL college. We up.
Okay.
And we betting on the games too now. We bet games. Shoot, y'all want some bet picks? DM me. y'all want the picks? DM me. We get it in this year now.
He ain't playing no
for the
game.
picks now. Yeah, you think I ain't got no picks? I got picks. I don't post it.
You got picks.
But I got picks now.
You got picks.
I got picks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we ready for this NFL season right now. We focus on that. NBA be right around the corner, but you know, NFL is king. So we looking forward to that. We're looking forward to it.
I love that. I'm ready to get in my sports betting bag again, but actually for real this time because I was just doing shit. But yes, well, I just want to say that the Chiefs, we here. Shout out to my Chiefs. Shout out to El Travador, always keeping me entertained. A fan over. I love my boys. I love all of them so much. The chemistry they have. The chemistry is always important. So I love just being able to like see the chemistry. You know, the accountability. You know, I love the brotherhood from the outside looking in with my boys. I still gotta finish watching Quarterback, which is also good. I only finished
I was
season
about
two,
to
but
ask you.
yeah,
I was about to ask
it's,
you, did you watch Quarterback?
I only watched the first episode, but like I'm taking my time with it. But it's really good.
I just finished it up yesterday.
Okay. And then I'm gonna let you know when I finish it. And then I was able to catch. I think they play the Jets, but I was able to catch the Brown and the Jets game for the Hall of Fame game. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I have an eye. Like they're not my team, but I'm gonna have an eye on the Browns because
It should be pretty good. They should be solid at least. They should be
I
solid at
think
least.
that's a team I'll be able to like study, like, because I don't want to spread myself too thin, because I still want to be like very like consistent and like studious with like certain teams, like certain sports. So whatever like naturally comes to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to the Browns because I really can't pay attention to everybody with everything else I have going on. Like I can't, like, but Browns. And I became a new fan of Dorian DTR. I like him. And so
Not
I'm gonna learn more
UCLA.
about the Browns. I'm gonna try to pay more attention to them. Let me see. I am working on studying on Lorenzo Simpson. He is a boxer out of Baltimore. He has a fight, I think August 24th or 25th. So I'll be talking more about him. I feel like the Cowboys are gonna show too. I haven't been paying attention to them. That was my team like growing up from like a family state, but Chiefs are my adult team. And I love the Falcons just because of Atlanta, but I don't really pay attention. I'm gonna try to pay more attention to the Falcons. I'll probably
No,
just
you
give them
better
one
pay
line out.
attention now. They going to the top now.
I need them too. But yeah. So I'm like, I'm a Falcons and Chiefs baby over here. But because I mean, I can't help but to rep Atlanta. And then what else? I was about to say. Um, yeah, that's all I have.
That's good, man. Well, we excited. We excited for the season, man. Excited for the new season of the honestly speaking. A lot of new seasons going on. Excited for your new season, my new season. We in new season. You feel me? So y'all better catch up, you mustards. It took you a second.
Oh, that boy
I
got
know,
the
man.
dope.
Y'all don't laugh at me at home. I'm just talking shit, y'all.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all do y'all yoga and drink your agua and get in nature. I'm about to do a push up. Ooh, my push up's looking solid again.
She getting that. She getting back, y'all. She getting back.
I'm doing them booty lifts.
She said booty lift. Yeah, nah.
Crazy how thick I'm getting. I love it.